Hello everyone, MarcusWolfe here, welcoming you back to another episode of Chrono. Last we left off, we saved the SS Invincible from ghosts. Like, quite seriously, we saved them from ghosts after they were pretending to be a ghost ship. For whatever reason, I don't know. More importantly, we are now going to go ahead and make our way over to the Water Dragon Isle as... oh god, what's his name? As Fargo has so nicely recommended. Simply because he said that we need the Water Dragon God's blessing to, you know, traverse through Mount Pyre. Now, I'll say this. This is technically optional. You don't have to do this. But it is highly, and I mean highly, recommended. It's hard to believe, but according to the fairies here, the legendary dragon god really does exist. That thick wall of ice blocking the entrance over there, that proves it. El Nido sure is full of mysteries. Well, mysterious or not. Hello? The forces of nature sure are astonishing. This place we're standing at was covered with water just a few days ago, but now it's run dry due to the unusual weather we've been having. It's honestly not a pretty sight. So this dusty old river place, yeah, a river, lake, whatever, it is a dry mess. It is a totes-ma-coats dried up mess. Which is quite unfortunate, but it's what it is. So let's see here. We got people to talk to. Well, as of late, everyone's talking about the existence of dragons. We adventurers have been researching it for a while now. Oh, that's all you have to say? Okay, thank you, bye. So there is a reason why I came here. Just to show that, well, we can access the Water Dragon Isle. Because remember, one of them just said that you see that wall of ice over in the back? That proves the existence of the ice dragon. I honestly almost just said ice physics. It is not ice physics, I promise you that. Anyway, we're gonna probably fight this little yep, we are. Well, we'll get to at least see one of the enemies here. And to be perfectly honest, I think I should do some fighting, if only to, you know, to monopolize on the star level ups. And you know what? I forgot to change characters for Pip. Maybe. No, there we go. Kid, did you really okay, I was going to steal from this thing, but Kid missed. Plan has been derailed. Let's go ahead and take care of this. Pip, just kill the damn thing, will ya? Do me a favor. Boy, that thing either has high defense, or Pip is weaker than I thought. Seriously? Did you miss, Serge? It was right in front of your face. Anyway. You know, I don't know why sometimes they just do these random misses. I get it that it's part of the RNG, but oh my god, it just sucks. And kid, you're not getting bonus level ups. You're scaring me. You're really scaring me with all that. Let's see, we get some iron. And let's go ahead. How do I get to that guy up there? That green guy on screen right now? Actually, I think I know. I think. Let me see. Is it here? Yeah, it's through here. So let's go ahead and talk to this nice gentleman. Hey, I found this thing at the dried up waterfall. Kinda creepy, so I'll give it to you for free. Oh, no thanks needed. I'm just glad to be rid my hands of this. Ugh, look, I have nothing to do with it now, so see ya! We get some sturdy ribs. I honestly forgot this existed here. I honestly only meant to show that the Water Dragon Isle is a dried up mess. Yeah, I had a pretty good physique. Did I ever tell you I did acrobats? Oh, that's right. I used to be a clown in the circus. Yeah, we're just collecting bits and baubles of this poor man. So we can continue up, believe it or not. We can. And we see some people. There we go. Dear sirs, have you come to this island seeking the dragon god? If so, then please, turn back now. Due to the abnormal weather conditions, the fountain has run completely dry. This island, once called the Island of Springs, is desolate, as you now can see. Thanks for telling me. And Serge, please stop looking to the right. It's really annoying. It makes it hard to go through a door. It really, really does. Serge, for the love of God, Serge. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm gonna have a hard time going through a door because of this stupid controller issue. Thank you. God dang it, Serge. That was so annoying. Green fairy, come back. Although we can fly, we fairies aren't very strong, and we can't fly too far. It's a different story if we catch the wind, but the wind is capricious, just like we are. I think capricious is just a fancy way of saying finicky. I honestly think so. I may be an English major, but there are some words that I don't hear too often, and capricious is one of them. Hello? Did you hear? A small star fell into the sea of the Triplet Isles. But, well, that was a long time ago. Thanks! You gave me some old news. The mist of the sea is an invitation to the dark, embracing the abysmal darkness. I only meant to go down, but whatever. I didn't want to hear a word you said. I really, really didn't. So, yes, as you can see, all the fairies say it's dry as a bone. And we cannot go past this wall of ice. For whatever magical reason. And for whatever reason, the archaeologists claim that, well, they're adventurers, but let's be reasonable there. Let's be real. They are archaeologists. They said, oh, this is proof that the water dragon exists, simply because there's a wall of ice. I guess the water dragon god can create ice? I suppose? But anyway, that said, this kind of gives you an idea. So, it's the same thing as when we were rescuing Kid. We just went to the water dragon isle. But there's a problem. The isle is currently dry as a bone, and the water dragon is currently not accepting visitors. Much to our dismay. So, taking a page out of when we rescued Kid, we need to go back to our home world. And I will see you there in the shortest of moments, because it's probably going to take a couple minutes to get there. Okay, so we made it back here. And we are going to go to Arnie Village. Because, guess what? Here in the home world, we have no boat. So that's a very huge issue. A unfortunately huge issue. But one that's easily remedied. And not to mention that you can go to Fossil Valley, but it's still blocked off. You can't go anywhere. So as of right now in Homeworld, we still cannot leave our home area of the Arnie Village area. We can't. We're just stuck here. So we need to find a way to get to the Water Dragon Isle from here with the resources that we have. How do we do that, you ask? Well... oh, wait a minute. Oh, I just realized something. Let me come down here real quick. I want to talk to the man in the basement. Get out of my way, old person. I want to talk to... boy, that was rude. I want to talk to the person in the basement here because I feel like there's something that I can do. What? Another me? And I wasn't a fisherman. And you really met this guy? You can't be serious, Serge. Sounds like something of a dream to me. But to think, another me out there somewhere, living a completely different life. I see. So, you showed him my shark tooth amulet. Hey, now, I definitely don't want to know what the me in this other world you're claiming was doing, okay? But, seriously, Serge, thank you. It's honestly a load off my mind. Okay, so, no. Okay, I was wrong. Never mind. I thought he was gonna give me something for talking to his previous self from way back in episode... ooh, I don't know. 4? We're like, what? Episode 24 now? 20 episodes ago, we talked about, you know, we're right into the water. Yay, hello. No, I don't want to talk to you. So... I honestly forgot what clues you in on this, But it's probably the fact that you come here and you remember seeing a boat from exploration, and that's really probably the only clue you have. There is a boat. Talk to this gentleman. Oh, it's you, Serge. Great day, eh? How's yours been? I'm sorry, what was that? You want me to take you to the Water Dragon Isle? Well, it's not too far. I'm willing to take you there for 100G. 100G? Seriously? Aye, Serge, come on. I'm cutting you a deal here. Some people have asked me to take them there, and I've charged them 3 times as much. Just because you're a friend, I'm charging you less. I gotta make a living. Well, I suppose when you put it that way. Alright, sure, go ahead and take me. Alrighty, great. So shall we get going? There we go. So yes, this fisherman has a boat that suspiciously looks like Quartch's boat. And we're gonna go ahead on to Water Dragon Isle of our homeworld. This is the only way we're gonna get here as of now. In fact, well, we might be able to, I don't know, sometime in the future. But anyway, as you can see, vast difference. Oh, it's been a while since I visited this isle, but its beauty never fades. Oh, but there's something strange. I don't see any of the fairies about that usually dance around the pond. Oh, pardon me. You see, there's a small village of fairies on this isle. It should be just beyond this pond. I don't know what brings you to this isle, but it's best to ask the fairies to learn about the place. In the meantime, I'll be around here fishing. This pond is great for it, you know. So he's nice. He's gonna actually wait for us. No, I didn't want to talk to you, for the love of goodness. Yes, you keep on fishing for profit, for fun, whatever it is, while we go ahead and take a ride on these lily pads. Yes, now that it's not a desolate dust storm of a lake, it's actually quite pretty, honestly. But of course, we don't swim. I mean, we can swim, I'm sure, but they don't want us swimming. They truly do not. And what was the point of this? That was a waste of time. So yes, we don't swim because we don't want to get our clothes wet. We're little prissy people like that. We have to do this little bit of JRPG lily pad hopping, and it's not fun. It's totally not fun. I mean, this is honestly just a lot of dead space in normal gameplay, and I, as you can possibly tell, am struggling to find conversation topics. It's just like total dead space. Just like the video game, Dead Space. Okay, no. So up here, it is worth it to do it because we do get some items. Are they great items? It depends on your definition of great. I mean, most of the items that you honestly get here are either low-level materials or low to mid-level elements that at the end of the day you can get later on. I guess that's kind of the for lack of a better term, I suppose that is the traditional JRPG where sometimes you do get lucky and find some like very good items in chests, but that's not often. No, I can't go that way. But that's not very often. Most of the time you get junk stuff, like maybe a potion, an ether. I want to say in my recent memory, which is honestly not that great. Hello? Ah, there we go. Oh, yes. I remember now. I thought there was a chest here, but no, it wasn't a chest. But then I remember in the other world. See, this is like one of those little things that is like so subtle. In the other world, the explorer here said, I found some bones in this dried up waterfall. You can search this waterfall here, and you get an item. So it's like one of those like small touches, and they didn't have to do this, but it's showing that even though they're parallel worlds, for the most part, things are the same. to a degree, like item placement. In the other world, there was the bones. Over here, it's another item. So those small things, those very small things, despite being a parallel world, are the same throughout. And give me a moment, I'm going to save because I know what's coming up. It's kind of bad when they give you a save point here. It shows that something bad is going to happen. Let's see. Let's see if our bad feelings are realized. Especially when the fairies aren't around dancing around the pond. The village! The fairy village! Why did this... Rosetta! Everyone know! No, it can't. It can't be. Just when I thought it was a rarity to see humans on this remote isle, you all hi-ho come along. Look at this isle. It's beautiful, isn't it? A perfect fit for our new home. Too good for those damned fairies. You humans have taught us the world is built upon dead bodies of other species. So now hi-ho away with you, along with the fairies, to the depths of the sea. Yeah, the dwarves are a bit pissed off. They are very pissed off. And it's not good. Also, I changed party members, as you noticed, to Razlie. I figured, you know, it's fitting because this is her hometown, and, well, her hometown is being destroyed. This fairy is very dead. He killed everyone. I can't cry. Razlie? It's Razlie. Are you alright? Uh-huh. I'm alright. Where's Rosetta? The dwarves took her into the cavern. Quick, Razlie. Rosetta needs your help. Yeah, a lot of the fairies are just dead. They're just dead. The dwarves... Okay, so, oh god, how do I say this? I want to say it's basic cause and effect here. Because we killed a Hydra, we in effect have destroyed Hydra marshes. It hasn't happened immediately, but it will happen over time that, you know, the area will become a bit of a polluted mess. And because of that, the dwarves have decided to go in search of a new home and outright, you know, outright murder another species. I guess the best way to describe it is these dwarves, in their anger, have decided to commit genocide. Or ethnic cleansing, whichever term you prefer. It is basically mass killing of a species. They are going to kill all the fairies on this island and commandeer their home. Yeah. Sounds a lot like a real-world issue where, in the old days, people have often trespassed on and taken over the land of indigenous people. And I'm not saying this as just one part of the world. It's something that's happened all over the world, whether it's due to war or simply, oh, you guys currently do not practice our religion or our techniques. Let us teach you while also commandeering your land. And that's happened all over the world throughout the centuries. Yeah, the dwarves are basically doing this right now. They are putting that to good practice. And now it's our turn to save the fairies from basically our goof that we caused. Will you never understand? You do not cherish the treasures of nature as we do. Now be gone with thee! So yeah, I don't know why. I just realized in this game, every time the dwarves come up, it becomes some kind of like real world parallel. And it's funny that I use the word parallel because Chrono Cross is talking about parallel universes. And this game, depending on certain topics, runs parallel to the real world. Like, when we first met the dwarves, it's about destruction of nature, that we're just causing wanton destruction, sometimes for no good reason other than we simply can. And now it's talking about genocide, ethnic cleansing, going to someone's land and repurposing / taking it over for yourself, which is what the dwarves are doing. So these dwarves are some good philosophy discussions, running parallel to the real world. Chrono Cross knows how to stay on point with its theme of parallel universes. Even though it's not really a parallel universe, a video game is not a real world, but within the world of the video game, it's running parallel ideals to the real world. And that's why I say sometimes I have to wonder if the creators... Hey, wake up! Please answer me, why? Oh, why? Razily, you're alive! But everyone else is... Yes, it's unfortunate. Everyone else is dead. It's just very unfortunate. Yeah, what I was saying, I lost my track of thought doing that. Where we're just simply, you know, running parallel. And I feel like the game creators purposefully did that. That some philosophy... Can you open the chest? Oh, that's a dead fairy. Oh. I am terrible. I thought that was a chest. No, that was a corpse. I am so sorry for trying to take an item off the dead fairy's body. Could you not? Thank you. You just like follow me around. That was insane. But yes, I can't help but feel that the developers and writers were probably going towards that idea. Try to run parallel on some topics with regards to the real world, the political climates of the time, which oddly enough for a game from 2000 is still quite relevant 23 years later. I mean, the topics from the dwarves themselves, I mean, from the dwarves alone about, you know, destruction of nature, and now basically what they're committing is genocide. The topic is still quite relevant 20 years later after this game was first made, and I guarantee you it's going to be relevant for years, decades, centuries, millennia to come. That's just my thought on that. With that said, I'm going to call an end to this episode and see you all next time. Later, everyone.